Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm really looking forward to this one. We're actually getting into the Natasha Denona My Dream collection, at least the few items that I was most interested in getting. So we've got the Dream palette. I still love that. I love the little like splatters on there. It looks like paint. The Dream Cheek Duo. And then I also got the primer, the glass, was it Skin Glass. So we'll be starting off with that. We're going to do a full makeup look real quick. We're going a little more drama than I usually use. We're going to be using a fuller foundation, fuller coverage foundation, and even a little contour. We're going all out for this one. So I hope you enjoyed the journey. All right, so let's get started with a little bit of the primer. Ooh, it's like iridescent. I don't know if you can tell. It's nice and thin, so it's absorbing quickly into the skin, which is good. I hate it when you put on the primer and you really have to give it some time to soak in, like some of the more hydrating ones can be. This one, I feel like we'll be good to go in a moment. All right, so for foundation, we're going to be going in with the Pat McGrath. Let's see if I can find the color. Light 4. So this is the Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Foundation. I'll be using a little beauty sponge to put it on. So for concealer, we're going to go in with the Giorgio Armani Power Fabric Concealer. Again, a little heavier duty than I normally use. We're going for a little extra glam today. And then I'm going to set the powder with the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Powder. I always love her packaging. It's just so pretty. All right, then we'll be going with another Charlotte Tilbury product, my favorite for contour. The Contour Wand. I'm always a little freaked out the second I first put it on because it looks so dark, but then it blends out so beautifully. Okay, so the tube had gotten squeezed and there was entirely too much. And yeah, this is a disaster. That was crazy. It had gotten squished and I tried to only put on a little bit and I was like, maybe it'll be okay. It's not gonna be okay. It's not gonna be okay. And we're back. All right, now that we've fixed that mess, let's try this one more time. All right, now that we have that, we will actually use the palette I've been using as my mirror to put on a little blush from the blush and highlighter palette. This is actually a cream blush. So we'll start light and we'll see how it builds. I did watch one of the videos on Natasha Denona's Instagram where she was kind of explaining how to use it. And this is a nice cream that she said is buildable. So we'll start light and see how it goes. I meant to go in light, but I feel like I did not. So either this is fairly pigmented or I went in a little harder than I thought with the brush. So move on to the next side. But yeah, that's really pretty. It's lovely fall. All right, that went on really quickly. That was delightful. All right, now let's try the Glow Cream Base, which you're supposed to put on before you put on the highlighter. So we'll add a little of that. It was suggested to use a dense blush brush. So I have here a cheek brush from Ulta that's not super dense, but I think we'll find out. I don't know. I don't usually like using a ton of highlighter, so I wanted something a little lighter and fluffier to put it on so it doesn't end up being too aggressive, at least for me. I know some people love to go all out. Yeah, this really has a cream feel to it, so going in lightly, you don't pick up a whole lot. So let's try a little. And there's a highlighter to go on top of it, so I think we're just kind of setting the stage for that. So I won't go too crazy quite yet. This feels like a really subtle, good daytime highlight, like if I were going into the office. Yeah, that's really pretty. That's a lovely daytime look. Now let's amp it up a little and let's add the Dream Glow powder highlight to this. I'm going to use just a normal highlighter fan brush. It's interesting. This also seems a little creamy for a powder, kind of like how the blush was. It's a little more over here. It's always so hard with a brand new palette, like getting through that first initial layer and then the product comes off a lot easier. So I think when I started, it wasn't quite coming out, but now we're now I feel ready for the party. After your day at work, on to the evening party. Awesome. All right, let's get into the actual eyeshadow palette itself. Now, if you have not seen it, here we are. There's a decent number of shimmers, but there's also a lot of matte colors. So I really feel like you could just wear this for daytime or for evening time. If I'm doing any traveling, I think this might be what I want to take with me this holiday season. There's some purples, a lot of golds, a lot of oh, and also has a black eyeshadow. I do like using that as an eyeliner. That is what I'm going to be doing today. So let's see. I'm going to start out with a little Unity just to put something down as a All right, now I think I'll go in with Risk next. Just a light shimmer on this shade. These are definitely blending the way I would expect Natasha Denona eyeshadows to blend. It's just so effortless. All right, now we'll go in with a little darker. We'll go over to Aspiration. for a little bit of shine, I want to go into Thrill. It's one of the more sparkly gold colors, but it's not quite as yellow of a gold. So I want to try starting with this one. And since it's more of a shimmer, I do like to use my finger to apply. I just love it. I can't wait to play around with the palette a little bit more. I just love these colors. I can't wait to try some more looks. Please follow me on Instagram. I definitely want to try. I'm looking at this. I want to do like at least 10 different looks. So we started out with something fairly simple. I love how it turned out. We're going to be amping up the drama a little bit with some eyeliner and mascara. So I'm going to be going in with an eyeliner brush that I've had for just ages and using the blackest black color in here to do a little powder eyeliner. I feel like it's so much easier to get right up into the lash line when using a black eyeshadow and an eyeliner brush as opposed to an eyeliner pencil. And you don't have to worry about smudging it out. You've already got Perfect. Let's move on to some mascara. We're staying with the theme of drama. We're using the Dior Show mascara. I just have a little one of this because I don't always reach for something that's going to give a lot of drama to my lashes, like on an everyday basis. I'll use like a lighter mascara, but we're going all out today. I'm gonna have to go to a party after this. I'll have to like call my friends and be like, where's the party at? I gotta go. I can't just sit around home like this. Now we're ready for a little bit of lipstick. It's interesting, there's like a theme. I'm doing 2 from various brands today. I didn't even notice, but the lipstick I had picked out to wear with this is also a Dior lipstick. This is 422. So it's a little bit lighter of a shade, a little more, a little more neutral looking because we're going with a little more drama in the eyes. And just a little bit of a sheen. Excellent. Thank you so much, guys. This was so much fun. I loved getting into some of these new Natasha Denona items. I really liked the skin glass primer. It didn't seem to cause any issues with putting on the foundation. Nothing pilled. It went on beautifully, the foundation did, over the primer. And then the cheek trio, I mean, you could either put on a light highlight with it. You can really go all out and wows it with the highlighter. And the blush, I might have gone in a little heavy, but it's certainly great for a night out, which is, I mean, you're not really using Natasha Denona for an everyday kind of look. So it really fits the whole vibe of the collection. And the eyeshadow palette is very inspiring. I don't really look at it and think of, well, I don't know if I can use that, or I'm a little scared of that. I look at every single shade and just want to dive right into it and start playing. So please let me know if you've created any looks with this and what your favorite items were. Thank you so much, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye. One last thing before I go. I did notice, I did forget to set the forehead with the face powder. I don't usually wear the fuller foundation, so I keep forgetting that it can kind of crease on you. So we're going to try to blend it out with the sponge, set it with some powder, and be on our way. All right, I'm going to try not to make any funny faces, let this all set, and then I'll really be ready for a party. See you guys later. Thank you so much.